Hello, and Equipment War here, and welcome to episode 7 of my beginner guide. And sorry for the little bit wait, it have been a couple of days now because I had some minor problems with my computer. But now I'm back, so now we're gonna continue in Act 4. And hopefully my idea is actually to try today and actually finish the entire Act 4 so we can go and get to the new real stuff. So, first thing we're gonna do, we are going to find a specific banner to which will allow us to further our adventure. So that is what I'm gonna find now. Oh, we actually got a level. This character is actually going quite good if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. So we're gonna take fixed skin because I want some survivability for the fights to come. So right now I think I'm also gonna go for Golden's Blood on this character before I take even more damage. And I know I need to hurry up a little bit. If I'm gonna be done with this guide before this league, and I don't have that much time. I don't know if I will be able to do that, but I'm gonna try at least. But even if I'm not able to do it, the guide will continue till I'm done with it. And actually, I think this character has some good potential because I actually quite enjoy playing this a crit version of a dual strike build. Right now, I actually enjoy this character myself personally right now a lot. So I really like it. But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about that, and we're going to try to get away here. Actually, I forgot I need to flask there. By the flask. I think he has dropped a better flask there. But first, we are going to identify some things here, and hopefully we get a good item. If not, well, that would be a shame. That's not bad at all. That helmet is actually really decent. They have a lot of life. And I do like items with a lot of life on. Those boots there do actually have movement speed, but the ones I have a little bit more life. This one have a little bit of resistance, which is always nice, but this one have more resistance. So I'm actually gonna go for the boots I have because they have they are more defensive. But these ones do have 20% movement speed, which is always nice on boots. And I'm gonna continue having this. Actually, I should really. Actually, no. I'm going to change helmet. I'm definitely going to change my helmet. Take a look at this helmet here. Well, that's not good either. I have no life. I want life on my gear. That one have a lot of damage. It do actually have a lot of damage. Maybe I'm a better choice than the one I have. I need to think a little bit about that. I'm going to sell that ring. I need to have some space now. So now I'm actually going to do some space. By the way, in my last episode, I actually did find a chaos orb. No. Lost to identify. No. So let's sell all of this crap and get some good currency for this. I still haven't sold this one, but I should actually do it. And get some good currency for it. I should actually have delivered this one back in Act 3. So I'm gonna do that later. But this one, I do wanna equip. I could craft a mod on it. If you have helped all of your masters, you probably have a hideout by now, but well, I could go to this blessed fountain here and use that to craft. For example, life would be absolutely fantastic. But I almost want to say I'm cheating a little bit now because this is a high level crafter and he is like level 7, and you will not have that kind of luxury when you're this far in the game. So for just to do it without crafting, I'm going to use this one as it is. So I'm going to put that away and use this one, because it's still better. And let's go and continue our adventure. But you have to decide if I should use a craft on that or not. But my rules... Ooh, another flask. My rules I've set for myself are I'm not should do that, because I said I just going to use thing I made on this character. I haven't helped a master on this character, but if you do all of the master missions, you have a chance that you have the master crafting yet. But in the case you don't have it, and you don't have it yet, so I'm not going to use my crafting right now. I'm going to use it later on this character, when I consider I have enough level that you probably have your hideout already. You can probably have it already, but you know what I mean. So now when I'm wasting time killing these things here, actually it's not a waste of time. We have a monster here. Could help you actually. Let's do it. Your mission is quite fun actually. Slay the target's guard, keep the target alive is my mission from Richie here. No, I don't feel for doing it. But again, if you are playing a new character, you should definitely do it. And actually, I should soon consider ascending on this character. I think my character is strong enough to easily do the ascension. But I think I'm actually gonna do it. Actually, I gotta say it now. I'm gonna do it in the next episode. I'm going to ascend and become something more than just a duelist. And I'm going to see if I can show all of the trials, the location to actually ascend the first time. But I think I'm gonna stop talking now and actually cut here so I can get to a unique enemy. The second unique enemy in this area. Look at that, 2 fusings. Second unique enemy of this area, and we can get our quest items. We can continue our journey. So see you at the other boss or unique enemy here. And here he is. It turns out he wasn't that far away from my current position when I cut the video. So, Val, Emperor of Purity. He hits hard. He's summoning minions like that. That is an attack you don't want to get hit by. They have a big AoE for it. And you do that charge, which also do a lot of damage. Other than that, it's not a really hard boss. But be careful with this charge, because it do hurt. And you can go behind them, because his AoE is not as big behind them. And as I said, he hits really hard, so just keep that in mind. And I forgot I should switch my... by the way, here's the banner. I'll switch my helmet, I just forgot to do that. So I do still want to use my Whirling Blade and my Hatred. Let's go back to town and do some quick crafting here, because this is an evasion armor helmet. Should not be that hard to get at least some more green sockets on it. So what do we have here? Do we have any fuse? 1 Euless Orbs. It should be enough to actually get more than 1. Look at that. Sometimes you have, well, luck on your side. If I can just get another green. I want 3 greens. That is not 3 greens. Please, don't be like this to me, game. And... well, I completely ruined it. Oh, actually, I didn't ruin it. I want to have a faster attacks linked to my Whirling Blade, but it's good enough for that. I will be using that, and I don't need Hair of Ice anymore, so I'm gonna take that away. And I'm going to sell my old helmet, and I'm going to sell this one for Chromatic Orb. Let's identify this amulet here as well. Some good damage again. Actually, some good damage and resistance. Almost. But actually I need intelligence on this one right now. But I'm going to keep that. Maybe I'm gonna have to use it later. By the way, we are now able to unlock this. And now we can get a quest reward. Problem is, when you're gonna go get this quest reward, you need to walk a long damn way to get it. Now we can get ourselves a golem if we want, and I may actually do want that. So what golem do I want to have? Chaos, Ice, Fire, Stone, Lightning, or Abyssal Cry? Well, I think I'm gonna go for a Flame Golem, because it gives me a flat damage increase, but also the Ice Golem is interesting. Actually, I go with Ice Golem. The only problem is I don't have any green sockets to use it in, but I fix that later. Actually, when I'm level 30, I think I'm gonna try to get an not 6-linked armor, because I can't afford that. But I think I'm gonna try to get at least a 5-linked armor, because it shouldn't be that expensive. So I'm gonna cut the video here, and I'm going to get to do another quest, which will grant me an passive skill point. And that quest you can find in Mines level 2. So I'm gonna go to Mines level 2, and I'm gonna explain more about that then. And now we are at Mines level 2, and actually got a level which you probably saw before. So actually I need to put that level down. I want at least 2 more points of life before I go for some more damage. I want to get up here soon and go for Brutal Blade and Fatal Blade, but first I want to have this awesome life note here, so I want Gon's Blood. So let's get for some more life, and we soon get into 1000 life. Now damage is quite good, and next damage weapon upgrade will be about level 30. Did I say 30 before when I talked about getting a 5-linked armor? Well, I think I said it wrong right there. But anyway, a great helmet. Actually, if I'm gonna be honest, just aesthetic, that helmet looks horrible. Just for me, the aesthetic of that type of helmet, I know that's a historical helmet, but for me, that type of historical helmet looks horrible. It was probably really good historically, it wouldn't be used if it wasn't any good, but for me, that helmet looks horrible. It will not stop me from using it, by the way. So, let's go and find the Desperate Spirit. And I think we just find it. When you're in the Mines level 2, there are a mission here which you can do, which will grant you, when you find Hammerstorm as the one I'm fighting against right now. And by the way, I think this guy is a reference to a hammer did in Diablo 3, because he's actually, can you do that attack? Do the hammer attack. The spinning hammer. Yeah, there you go. That is almost exactly like the hammer a hammer did in Diablo 2. Diablo 2 will look like when using the hammer. I like that reference. So we just rescued Desperate Spirits, which means we are going to get a passive skill point in town. But before we getting that, let's actually find our way to the Crystal Veins, and from there we can go to Calm Stream and the Resu Stream, where we have to fight some actually quite dangerous bosses. Well, the Resu is actually more dangerous than Calm, but I'm gonna talk more about that later when actually getting to the bosses. So, I'm going to find my way to the Crystal Veins, and I see you guys at the waypoint at the Crystal Veins. And here we have the waypoint in the Crystal Veins. So let's go back and actually get our passive skill point for we rescue the Desperate Spirits before. So let's go here to talk to Tasuni. And we are getting a Book of Skill. And I don't have space to have it, because I never have. Let's do it like that. Quest complete, and let's take Gon's Blood. So now we are good over 1000 life. And we are gonna go to... Oh, come on. I forgot I used an... I forgot I used a waypoint to get here. Never mind. Anyway, now we have a choice. We can either go first to Calm Stream or the Resu Stream. I like to go to the Resu Stream. Actually, Calm Stream is my least favorite one. I actually quite like the Resu Stream, because I like the feeling of this place. It's a horrible feeling, like all of the innocent getting killed in here, but it is Rayclass, so what do you expect? Actually, one thing I have noticed, many places where you're fighting against unique enemies, you have these symbols here on the ground. So maybe they are inclined to something when you're fighting unique enemies. I just killed some unique enemies right there, and those had those symbols on the ground. So many of the unique enemies have those symbols. So maybe it's something interesting, yes, to speculate. I have no idea why they have the symbols there, but maybe there are probably a reason. And now we get just trapped in these arenas and have to fight our way out from here. By the way, I actually quite like the music on this one, as a side note. I don't listen to the music right now, because I can't have the music on my speakers, because my headset are broken. So I can't hear the awesome music in here, because I really like it. But you can't get everything, right? I really need to get a new pair of headsets someday. Well, someday. It doesn't come down to money or anything. It's just me that I am a little bit lazy actually getting it. That's the problem. Or maybe I should actually try to fix my old ones. Maybe. We will see. But I'm gonna stop talking about that, and we're gonna concentrate on the game. Actually, I think I should actually cut here because I'm just going to cut my way through the rest of the stream, and I think I'm going to come back and the Grand Arena. So I'm going to cut here, and if something interesting happens on the way, of course I'm going to show it. Actually, here's a unique enemy for this area. And by the way, can you see the symbols again on the ground? Again, where they are a unique enemy. I don't know where they are here, but again, the same symbols. So let's kill this guy. This guy, actually I forgot to talk about what that guy is doing, but he slams his axe on the ground and it comes a lot of burning magma of fire against you. And that certainly do hurt a little bit if you have bad fire resist. This boot's good. No. I want these boots, they give me a chromatic orb. Let's kill all the enemies here and we can actually get to the Grand Arena, because and when you kill the unique enemy right there, we are getting access to the Grand Arena. We not need to fight in these horrible pits anymore. We are going to fight in something more grand, but equally disturbing place. And we have a waypoint here. And actually I should take a trip back to town and we can actually... Oh, come on, statues. I need to take a trip back to town. Oh, by the way, those I just forgot that those statues inflict bleed on you. So keep that in mind. And actually I should keep that in mind myself. So let's identify the crap we have here. Or potential good stuff, you never know. Tell me this is horrible, horrible. And yeah, those items are... Let's sell it something to you, Nahil. Or whatever you are called. We need some more chromatics. And let's take a look at this belt as well. That's a lot of life. I think I'm gonna keep the one I have because I want some damage, and these have a decent amount of life for its level. For that one any good? Global critical strike multiplier. Damage of time when dual wielding. I don't have any damage of time when dual wielding right now. Let's sell all of it. Let's get rid of all of it. Let's see if that ring is good. It has some accuracy, but no. I'm gonna sell my old amulet as well. That one I'm actually going to keep for now. Because it has some good resistance on it, and maybe I need some resistance later. Let's sell my old amulet as well and get some good currency for it. And let's put it in our stash. Do it like this. Actually, I should not run around with overwhelming odds all the time, so let's put everything in here. I'm gonna put my golem in here. I'm gonna have those here if I want to use them. I'm gonna put that there as well. And those flasks I assume want to switch to. And by the way, when it comes to level, I have the life I want right now. And maybe I'm gonna take Cloak and Shame because I really like that. But before we're doing that, I do want some more damage. So I'm gonna go get my way and go my way to Brutal Blade. So let's continue that way, and let's continue our way through. Not that way. I'm so used to going to portals, so I forget I'm gonna use my waypoint. But anyway, I'm gonna make my way to the second last arena in this area, where we're gonna fight the first unique enemy for this place. So see you guys there. So now we are in the second last arena, and here we have 3 unique enemies. And by the way, this enemy doesn't have, at least not as I can see, those things on the ground. And these enemies are quite dangerous actually. Well, this is quite low level, but there are a map where you're fighting these enemies, and they actually can be a little bit dangerous. But let's continue, and by the way, in the next arena we're going to go into, we are going to fight the one that are the boss over this place. We're going to fight the Resu. Let's get away with him, but before we're fighting him, let's kill these almost naked statues, because why not? They attacked us and we have the right to defend ourselves. Oh, by the way, I forgot I actually cannot grow my flasks now, so... Actually, this is a... Right now I'm not gonna do these are quite stupid. If I just change all my flasks, there are no more ads. So if I change my flask now, I can use a portal to get back and refill my flasks. Actually, we do that. That is the smarter way to do it, so... Let's go back to town just to refill our flasks, and now we are ready to go. First, we're going to take a passive skill point and put it there, I think. Yeah, we do that. And against Resu, he have no ads, so I don't need Ancestral Call for this. So let's take Maim support and get some fairly decent damage, actually. Actually, I want to level this one up, actually, when I think about it. But yeah, let's fight Duresu. Hello, Duresu. How are you doing? I can have my totem, it's going to hit on you. Look at that. Actually, that looks quite funny. You're taking a lot of damage, Duresu. And by the way, he doing this sweep attack which do cold damage. And that stab do a lot of damage, so keep that in mind. And you have like, when you're going down to like half his life, he will do like that. And he will become a little bit faster and do a little bit more damage, I think it is. And he have these charge attacks, and he is actually quite dangerous. Definitely the one of those, one of the bosses I'm a little bit more afraid of. And I do have some problems getting stunned. And when you're doing those ice statues, just Whirling Blade or Leap Slam to the side, so you're getting out of the reach of it. But Duresu, you are going down. Ouch, that hurts. There we go, I think I lagged kill them, but it was a kill anyway, so I don't care. And don't forget to take the Eye of Desire. And I actually picked up this belt before, because I want to craft and see if we can get a better belt than the one we have. So let's see if we can do that. We have an Orb of Alchemy, so let's use it. And, that's the same, almost the same life roll as the one I had. And resistance, fire resistance. Actually, we're gonna need fire resistance in the area to come, so actually I'm gonna use this belt instead. Because I have a lot better fire resist, like 10 more fire resist, and that's good. Let's sell this belt, and I actually picked up this item as well to sell it. And now we're going to go, in my opinion, a pretty cool area, but way too big. We're gonna go into Calm Stream, and this area is a cool area, as I said, but for me it's way too big and takes way too much time. So this area is quite tedious. But anyway, I'm gonna go through this entire area, and I see you guys at Calm, because it's not that really interesting in here, in my opinion, but well. At least I see you guys at Calm. And by the way, I'm gonna switch back to my Ancestral Call there. And finally, I find Calm's cooldown of the King. Let's take another point here. Actually, I want his life here. I want Heroism first. So, we are going to fight Calm. I just put the portal here. And in my opinion, he is easier than the rest is, because his attacks is easier to evade. He do hit quite hard, and having good fire resist is a good idea in this battle. And he do summon ads as well, which can both help you and destroy for you. But mostly they're helping you. And by the way, those fireballs from the side, you can see this one here have like, it's not open. When it open up, it will well, start firing fireballs everywhere, and those things hurts. And it switches, so good placement is a good idea in this fight. And my fire resists are a little bit bad, so I should actually consider upgrading it. But anyway, we defeated him. We get some loot as well. I don't know how long this video has been. I started to think maybe it will not be such a good idea to actually do the entire Act 4 in one go. But we'll see how far we can get. Let's selling these ones. And now we are going to have access to the belly of the beast. So we are getting close to the end of the Act 4 right now. In my opinion, Act 4 have a little bit of a problem for me, because it's a little bit, it's short in one way, because it's not that much areas, but in another way, the areas are, many of the areas are a little bit too big in my opinion. But that's just my opinion, and it's a quite enjoyable act. But Act 3 is, in my opinion, much better because the areas is much smaller. There are more areas and they're smaller, but again, just some nitpicks. And I do enjoy all of the acts in some way or another, but some acts is just better than other ones, so... By the way, the time it took for me to go to Calm's dream was about 10 minutes, which is quite a long time, and I actually was rushing a little bit, so... But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about that, and we're going to continue our way. By the way, when I first time I ever saw the Bell of the Beast, I mean right now, it was disturbing because we are literally inside a living thing. It's gross. This thing, we're going to put it to death. Or something like that. I think, again, I'm going to cut here so you don't have to see me walk this entire way, but this is not that big, but I see you at the boss. And here we have the boss here, which you probably can remember. Hello, Pyatea. So let's fight Pyatea. And by the way, I got a level, I forgot to put the down before. And by the way, that attack she is doing right now, do not get hit by that, it do a ton of damage and hurts a lot. And also puts a lot of bleed stacks on you, so actually Pyatea is quite a dangerous boss when you're close to her because she's doing a lot of damage. And again, she's doing that attack again. And again, I don't want to get hit by that. But oh, I got hit by that, but it didn't hit me that hard. I think I've actually blocked it. And now we have cured Pyatea from her corruption. Let's talk to her, and now she is going to help us. First we put our passive skill point down, so let's have herbalism, because I want some even more life. And it is on my way to, actually, yeah, it's on my way to Brutal and Fatal Blade. I could actually go for Aspect of the Panther, Weapon or Sorcery, and Aspect of the Lynx. So I have a lot of good stuff to go up there if I want some damage. But now we are in the last area in Act 4. And I think I'm going to cut here and show all of the bosses in this area, because we need to defeat 3 bosses to get access to the final act boss, which is Malachi. So again, I think I'm gonna cut here. So see you at the 3 bosses, and then we're going to fight the final boss for Act 4. And by the way, don't forget to take the waypoint here. You're gonna need it later. Here we have the first boss, which will be Shavron. And this is actually my favorite boss fight of these 3 boss fights, because it's the most fun one, most mechanical one. So when you're doing those books, don't get hit by that. And she's also doing those awesome looking ball lightning things. Please, Granny Games, give me a microtransaction so I can get my ball lightning to look like that. That would be just amazing. Those ball lightning she is shooting right there, and that is lightning forms. So if you attack her when that lightning round there, you will take damage. Oh, that hurts. And don't get hit by where the books are, because you're gonna get hit by Stormcall. I should really make another lightning build. And there we go, we got the disgusting piece of organ from Malachi, which we need to fight him. So let's go and find the 2 last bosses. And here we have to read this area, which are my least favorite of these 3, because you have a chance to get triple cursed here, and all of the curses you have on you is horrible. And it doesn't help that Richie do a ton of damage with those red glob things. Right now we have less damage. Let's actually put up a totem there so we can do a little bit more damage. Ouch. And I do absolutely hate all of these curses. I have them on me. Well, one of them are the most horrible one. It is the Temporal Chain one. You see one I have on my right now. You can see how slow I am. Man, I hate that curse. I hate that curse so much. I hate it in maps. So, Doriti, you are dead. Now one more boss remain, and then it's time to fight Malachi, which was once upon a time the last boss in the game, but many of you probably already know that. So let's do that. Here we have Malagor's boss room. These are a little bit better than the Doriti's because you're not getting cursed, but they do a lot of physical and chaos damage. As you can see, they do a lot of damage to me. So he's quite dangerous actually. But he's going down quite quickly. I don't want to hit those purple balls on the ground or fires because they will explode and do a lot of damage too. And now he's dead. We get his heart, and now we're gonna talk why it was a good idea to take that waypoint in the beginning, because who wants to walk that long way back when you can just use a portal and use the waypoint back? Now when we have all the 3 parts, we just talk to Pyatia, and the way is open. You do have ads, so I'm not going to change away my ancestral call for this fight. Actually, yes, I do want to change it away when I think about it, because I want some even more damage when I think about it. I do still do some splash damage, so it should be good. Actually, when I tried this boss fight in beta, Pyatia would not stop doing his shield will not go away, so the fight just ended there, so I have to do it all over again. But it was a long time ago, and it wasn't when it was still in beta. By the way, that slam there, you know you don't want to get hit by that. And you do a lot of damage over time. And yes, when he had that shield, you can't kill him, obviously. And I don't want to get hit by that tentacle attack, whatever we're gonna call it. And now he kills Pyatia. I don't want to get hit by these orbs either. They do put something that looks like traps on the ground, like a bunch of runes on the ground. And if you walk on that, you take a ton of damage and it hurts. That attack, you don't get hit by that. I gave you my life. Nightmare gave me so much more. It's a quite cool boss actually. I actually do enjoy this boss fight. It's bloody as hell. Ouch. And by the way, one downside with the Crucius Blade I'm using right now is that you have a bigger chance of actually getting stunned when using them. So I guess that's a downside. Yes, so you know it. Oh, I hate those. Oh, by the way, when he goes down into the ground, he do that, which are another, like a slam attack. And he teleports. And by the way, when they have that shield on him again, I think he will do it quite soon. He will teleport and open one of the hearts again. And we need to destroy it to stop him from being annoying. There we go. Now we're doing it. Accept the gift of immortality. No, I don't wanna. If I need to look like that, if my character need to look like that, no thank you. But your time is ending, Malachi. It's ending fast. So let's hurt you a little bit. And now your last heart is activated. Now it's actually have like a fire damage over time effect going on the ground. You can see that swirling red thing right there. That do some fire damage over time. It's not that big of a deal, but if you're getting caught by it and get hit by a lot of other things at the same time, it can hurt a little bit. Almost there. We have still not died yet, which is a good thing. And there we go. We're beating him, and it will open a portal here if you don't have one, but I'm just going to use a portal anyway. And now we can get to Act 5, but I'm looking at the time right now, and I think I'm going to do it in the next episode. And also in the next episode, we are going to try to ascend this character. By the way, here is the way to Act 5. But I'm going to do this in the next episode. So, thank you all guys for watching, and I see you guys soon.